Welcome back to Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. This one's located on the southwest spawn of Province, and it's under the command of Yo-Yo Giddy of REBRN. Now the M44 is a 155mm howitzer mounted on an M41 chassis, and one of the most powerful arties in the game. And even Quickie Baby recognised that this is the best earner in the game for credits. Yep, bar none. It is the best non-premium vehicle at earning credits. And the main reason for that is the fire rate. Just look at the reload time. 16.43 seconds. Now, Yo-Yo Giddy is using premium consumables, but if you do use premium consumables, you get a fantastic fire rate, and it really does help your team to win. Well, she's taken up position behind the cap in the bushes, and she's now aiming for the enemy. And from this position, you can actually get some fantastic shots on both sides of the map. And sometimes the enemy doesn't realise that. Well, Yo-Yo Giddy fired a round in, and oh, there's an AMD 178B vermin, mobile vermin. There you go. Oh, we just took out our vermin. It's unfortunate that those things should not be in the game. They should be forced to stop to take shots, otherwise the vehicle would literally catapult every time they fired their gun. They just don't have the solidity to actually fire on the move. I would take a guess that the EBR 105, if it fired its cannon while it was on the move, it would actually flip it and do a complete somersault. Now, if somebody wishes to prove the opposite, that... Oh, she's got a lovely shot there. Yes, she got it! Right into that Struve M42. Stripped him of over 100, well, 165 hit points. But that AMD is getting rather close to her. And I'm not sure he knows that she's here. Sixth Sense hasn't gone off. I think he's spotting there for his team, actually. Proxy spotting those tank destroyers. Over that, he's going to try and come up into the back area and kill the Arty, and that's what he's sitting there for. If Yo-Yo Giddy fires right now, he'll splash him. Rounds out. Oh, it hit something before it hit him. I think it hit a rock, actually, or something, and therefore she didn't get that one on target. Okay, but the AMD is dead, so she doesn't need to worry about him now. She can't get a shot on that KV3. He's just too close. But there's an AMX 12 ton sitting in the gap over there. Yo-Yo Giddy's aiming ahead of the T28 HTC, hoping he's going to spot something, and he has. A Challenger, dialing in, rounds out, he pulls back, but she still gets a hit for 152 hit points. Now, the alpha damage from this howitzer will actually do 550 alpha if it can penetrate 39mm of armor. So a non-penetrating shot, it's going to be about half that value. She's going for a shot on that Panther M10, fires around in, gets one into him, right into the side of him. Okay, she's lining up another shot. Go for it. Rounds out. Yes, it goes in. Definitely hit the target. Even though it was a blind shot, it did hit. Now, I think she's going to take a chance that he's still there. She fires a round in, and he's not. He's pulled back or moved position. Okay, well, they're one down at the moment, but still anything to play for. And it looks to me like Yo-Yo Giddy's going to go counter battery now. So she's gone to overhead mode. It's the easiest way to see the tracer as they come out of the Arty gun barrel. Now, doing counter battery. Oh, there! She's got two of them there. Two. That's it. She's just working out where the tracer emanated from. She fires around in there. I think it was a little further than I would have fired at. I would have fired a bit closer there. I think he's in those bushes. There you go. Bit further back. You also have to work out which sort of Arty you're firing at, because the tracer emits from the back of the Arty. Oh, she got him. That was the M44. She's got a very funny sound package. I think that's because she was from the Awesome Epic guys, and that's their sound package. Waiting for the tracer from the other one. Somebody over here. The moment they fire, she'll know exactly where they are. And, oh, I think they just did fire. I saw a tracer heading south. I don't think Yo-Yo Giddy saw it. Having a look over in this quarter, there might be somebody. There's normally somebody by that rock, just slightly to the right. Okay, she's decided to go back to shooting at the tanks for the moment. And, well, she's actually run out of targets to fire at. Oh, no. She's getting a request to shoot at the Super Hellcat in the northwest corner. She's now focusing towards the enemy northeast corner. Now, it can be very difficult to see the tracer when you're in battle assistant mode. I suspect that tracer actually emanated from behind that bush, or behind that tree I should say. The one in between her aim point and the rock, because that's where I saw him. So I think he's actually in the open. Oh, there you go, he's moved. He has moved. He's over there now. She's fired the round in, and no, not on that occasion. I think she was slightly to the right. Slightly to the right, a bit further down, that's it. Bit more over. She probably damaged him at this moment. There's the tracer from another one. Fires the round in. And gets the kill on the gorilla. Yep, definitely got him. I'm pretty certain that the M44 is just slightly further down, slightly further to the right. She'll see the tracer any second. It sometimes helps that... Oh, yes, there you go. Sometimes helps to switch the V key and switch off all graphics, and then you can see exactly where the tracer appeared. Well, if she didn't hit him, she would have badly damaged him with that shot. But she's going to be able to fire another round out very shortly. So if he is badly damaged, this round could be the kill shot. There he is. He's moved. He did move. She fires another one in, and no kill. But we know the general area that he's firing from. He must be moving directly after he shoots. There he is. Rounds out. And that's a kill. And that means she's killed all three enemy Arty. That means she's got the counter battery. Two of them were blind kills. Just the M41 HMC wasn't. There's only 3 enemies remaining. 5 on her team. There's the M10. Now can she put a round over the rock into him? Rounds out. She's firing around in. She's let her teammate know, but it hits the rock face. Doesn't go over. And that P43 is very low on hit points. Over on the other side of the map, we've got the Super Hellcat and the AMX 12 ton. These are the last 2 on the enemy team. Only trouble is we can't see them at the moment. They're very well camouflaged. Oh, I think I saw something go down to the right. And yes, it was. It was the Super Hellcat on the move, and he just took out our M10 RBFM. Which, of course, is the Wolverine in French clothing. They don't fire shells, they fire baguettes. No, not really. I can't see anything now. I seem to recall actually in the film The Longest Day, you do actually see an M10 RBFM of the French forces in the sequence which take place in one of the towns where they're actually attacking the casino. And yes, it is actually, I believe it is an M10 that they're using to knock down the casino. I think it was the Westerham sequence, or was it Westerham? And they call it a Shah, but technically, I suppose it's they would think that it was a tank. Well, Yo-Yo Giddy's decided to move. She's not going to stick around here and get taken out by the enemy, so she's decided to make a move over to the other side of the map. She might be able to get better angles from over there. As I mentioned on previous replays, it sometimes actually pays to go mobile towards the end, and unfortunately at the moment she's decided to start moving, that's when the enemies are visible. She's going to have a go and see if she can hit some of these guys. There's the AMX 12 ton. She's dialing in on his position. Looks good. No. Yo-Yo Giddy's one of these players as well who fires and then pulls back immediately after firing. So you can't really see up close exactly what happened with the shell. The only time she doesn't do that is when she's in counter battery. She fires another one in. It lands short. Unfortunately, the Super Hellcat has now finished off our teammates, so it's 2 versus 2, and we aren't going to get seen as we go past these gaps. The enemy will see us over the other side because they've got light tanks, and light tanks do have long range. Well, she was seen. Yep, there you go. She needs to be careful from here as she goes up because they might get a shot into her. Trying to get up high. She's made it. One of our guys is capping right now. P43 Biz. And Yo-Yo Giddy's going to try and cover him, I think, from up here. Oh, there's the Hellcat. He's got close. She's trying to dial in on position. He's trying to get a reset. There's the AMX 12 ton. Yo-Yo Giddy goes for the 12 ton instead. She takes a round from him. And unfortunately the P43 has gone down. So it's now just Yo-Yo Giddy on her own. And the Hellcat and the AMX 12 ton, well, they'll be coming up here very shortly. She's backing into the bushes, anticipating the early arrival of the Super Hellcat. She'll try and shotgun him if she can. Okay, she's into cover now. She doesn't want to go too deep in because otherwise she won't see the Hellcat coming. Mind you, he probably won't see her until he gets proximity. Within 50 yards. But the moment he sees her, he'll shoot. Now if he's smart, he will actually come at her. Oh, he's seen her. He must have come from a different angle. And there he is. Yes, he did come in from a different angle. Yo-Yo Giddy fires the round in. Unfortunately, now she's got a longish reload compared to him. And yep, he gets her. Well, that was sad. But she was let down by her teammates getting killed before she could get the damaging shots in. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, the good news is she did get the counter battery medal for at least taking out all 3 enemy Arty, and she got a bruise medal for taking out getting at least 5 critical hits. She got 14 in that one, and her win rate for that game was 3,063, which is very good, super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can actually see that she did get the second highest damage on her team, but it was actually the fourth highest damage overall, because there was 2 enemy players who managed to score higher than she did. Excuse me. The highest damage went to the T3485M. He got a Hoskins medal and 1,892 hit points. Then came the Panther M10 with 1719, and then it was the KB3 with 1563, and then finally Yo-Yo Giddy with 1508. When it came to kills, she managed to get joint third place, because the Super Hellcat got Top Gun and the T3485M got 4, and she got 3 kills along with the P43 Biz and T28 HTC. And when it came to base XP, it was the Super Hellcat got the highest with 1022, the T3485M got 890, and the M41 HMC 766. The T34 managed to get the Hoskins, as I said, and the Super Hellcat actually ended up with Dimitri's Top Gun and a Defender for resetting the cap on that P43. He must have killed all of the Yo-Yo Giddy's team's Arty to get that medal. She fired 22 rounds, got 6 direct hits and 1 penetration, 10 splash. Damage of 1,508 hit points, of all of it was at more than 300 meters. She received 3 hits, one of which was a penetration, that was the one that killed her, and 2 hits by way of splash damage as well. And 6 enemy vehicles damaged her, she damaged 6 enemy vehicles, killed 3, and got 8 stuns as well. On a premium count, she earned 26,072 credits, and after ammunition resupply, repair and consumables, and she did have premium consumables, she actually ended up with a loss, 27,371 credits. She picked up 672 XP, but there was no multipliers, so that's all she took away. So pity that it's not an ace tanker or a win. Yeah, it was unfortunate that if she'd gone down into the cap to actually try and help the P43 cap, she would have ended up getting killed down there as well, because the AMX-12 time was shooting down from the heights and the Super Hellcat was shooting down from below, so in a crossfire she wouldn't have survived. Even if she'd been able to get a shotgun on the Super Hellcat, the AMX-12 time would have got her anyway, so it wouldn't have helped in the long run. But there you go, sometimes it happens like that. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.